The growing devastation caused by climate change is well known in the Pacific. Every year brings new disasters and new crises. In Fiji, the effects of climate change are also creating a new crisis, a health crisis. Villages on the small island of Benga have existed safely along the coast for many generations. But more recently, increasingly severe cyclones and storm surges have battered the coastal villages.
Mostly the older generation, they told me that they've noticed there's a change in the weather, especially these tidal waves coming in.
During severe weather, the island's only health center is regularly cut off from the nearby villages by flooding. And this has a direct effect on providing basic health care for the island's 1,800 people.
They had to swim right up to the health center, like just to seek medical services. They said no, sometimes it was difficult, like there were nurses and doctors who couldn't even cross just to provide the basic medical services.
Flooding is an issue that we are seeing more and more of. We all know that it's an effect of the challenges we're having with climate change. Our role is to make sure that we do a lot of work in the good times so that when floods do happen, we are mitigating and minimizing the effect of flood. We want to be a health facility that not only provides for their health needs, but also as a place where they can find protection when floods do come through.
Less than an hour from Fiji's capital of Suva, Daku village lies on the eastern coast of the main island. Coastal flooding is also a huge problem here, with salt water spoiling the land for planting food crops. Because their gardens were spoiled by salt water, Eroni's farm had to be moved to the hills outside the village, which was a long, difficult trek. Often, Eroni's family just resorted to eating processed foods, and their health suffered as a result. The flooding brought another health crisis to Daku village: mosquitoes and flies. The standing water created a breeding ground for flies and mosquitoes, overwhelming the village with cases of dengue fever, diarrhea, and eye diseases like trachoma. In Namoli village on Fiji's main island, Salanieta Randitova's house has sat for many years near the sea. But in recent years, she has noticed an increase in severe storms and flooding.
Ni si wol ko lako chikongo esa sengani beri bingubi rawati ko batake na kai ni ngauna lako mikina na wai na ngona ni lamba ese lubunga banu ese lubunga na pale kiro se bakilanga na ka na ndendre.
The salt water from flooding has spoiled what few crops she was able to grow, leaving them to eat noodles and tin meat. Despite the construction of a nearby seawall and cementing the base of her house, floodwaters still rage through her home every year. The increasing strength of the heavy rains and coastal storm surges makes her live in fear.
Nangauna ni sandaw lila ko may nangauna ni baka raw ni bay. Ako sandaw na nama gitu. Baka may undaw lumal yang kata-katu. Ni naluko na bale. Ya nakakeben daw yabo. Yaw to, may abawa nangauna ko. Yung sarongo dati ko ni sapa di baka may de boning takiti ko may bay. Ako sasing ni Ronnie daw di ko maro baka may yang kata-katu may wari takatu isa na bale na luko.
What we need to do as a nation is understand that these are the challenges that we have. We need to work together in the preventative components, ensuring that we are prepared when disasters do strike, when floods do come.
Fiji's climate crisis doesn't just affect homes, gardens, and the sea level. It threatens the health and lives of Fiji's people. Without a solution for the climate crisis, families across Fiji will continue to face an uncertain future.